is at the top here with this matchup. We'll see if Blake Baker likes it.
Baker looking into the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Third and 4. Fakes the roll, now going right. Another completion. He's got Lavelle right, diving for the pylon.
Have to be able to put away drives and come away with points for the Bulldogs.
Clay Devlin,
it's a throwback.
Turn this one, they throw it back. Here's Gandy, full head of steam. He's got plenty of grass ahead. Down the sideline on the trick play, can they do it? Devin Gandy trying to make it all the way to the house, and he does! Gandy with a house call. What a way to start the second half for Louisiana Tech. Cannon, can he do it? No. Tipped, it was tipped. What a play by Louisiana Tech. Special teams heroes tonight in Ruston. With one timeout remaining, they don't use it. John Hoyt chance gets the kick blocked. Ball still alive on the ground, and now it's down past the 20. Burnett on the keeper again, lunging towards the end zone. Did he keep the legs churning? No signal yet. It's a touchdown. Andrew Burnett into the end zone to give Louisiana Tech the lead. And win their 4th straight home game in 2025. Can Western Kentucky keep this game alive? A handoff, and he's into the end zone. It's George Hart once again with a touchdown.
What an effort from George Hart.
And his first career start, Tisdale. Can he make it happen for 2? Can he win the game? Into the end zone. They've got it. They've got the 2-point conversion. Musa Berry wins it for Western Kentucky. The Hilltoppers clinch bowl eligibility with an overtime win on the road.
They feel like, though, tonight they have their best 5 in the lineup.
Drones takes a shot. He wants Aiden Green adjusting. And a touchdown for Virginia Tech.
Raphael, but the spin may have gotten him in.
Gets in with the spin, and Cal up by 2 scores, 19 unanswered by the visiting Bears.
Out of that side mirror, picked up Paco Austin.
Heath is open. Drones hits him in stride. Virginia Tech, a PAT from tying the game.
Have it handed to you if you're a defender for Cal.
2 tight ends into the game. Why not another run? This time Drones gets the edge. Touchdown, Kyron Drones. Virginia Tech with the lead. Close to no sense, but it's given Cal a 1st and goal. And it's Raphael searching, reaching, and he's got a touchdown, his 3rd of the night. Off the upright and no good. Is bowl eligible. Not close. 1 second remains with a win. Sanga Polatele delivers a strike. Touchdown Mini on the first play of overtime. 2nd and 2. Drones on the zone read with a 1st down. Dragging defenders. Touchdown Virginia Tech. 2nd rushing touchdown for Drones.
Cal's set up here.
Gosnell in motion. Drones will throw to the end zone. And it's caught by Heath for a touchdown. Now Virginia Tech has to go for 2.
Over the center is Gilliam.
Downfield, contested throw, incomplete, no flags. Virginia Tech wins it in double overtime.
These tight ends in the middle of the field. Third down in the red zone. The QB pulls out on the edge and into the end zone.
Here's Pizant twisting up ahead. Pizant into the end zone for a touchdown. 19 yards.
Down in 12 at the 25. Iamaleava intercepted. Aiden Fisher, he's got a leg. Touchdown. Hoosiers. Just like that.
Johnson, foot race to the edge. He slips out of there. Opening drive score for Nebraska. Goal to go for the Bulls. Brown with a flag down will skirt into the end zone, but we'll see what the call is on the field.
Vin Lappin, the Big 12's leader in punt average with a miscue. It's scooped. It's scored.
Breaking free is Lacey. Touchdown. 28 yards.
Quarterback power. Brown has this ability too. Shakes past one, hurdles another. There goes Brown. 44 yards to the house. Touchdown Bulls.
Seconds of an adventurous first quarter. K-State looking to add to its lead all day to wing one. End zone on the money for 6. Tibbs with a 27-yard touchdown.
All time, including the loss last week at Georgia. Matier waving receivers around. Here's another bust in the Ole Miss secondary. Satania, who's a track athlete, will not be caught. Touchdown OU.
Ashford, who's going to throw it. He's looking one way, comes back the other way, and this is a touchdown. Falai, the tight end, corrals his second touchdown reception of the year. So
That's one thing I could do is get guys lined up. Beyond that, not much.
Blaylock in trouble, taken down to the end zone. A safety. Prince Will Umanmielen for the beleaguered Ole Miss defense.
Was making plays. Cavaliers quick. Another throw. This is Harris at the 10, and Trell Harris keeps his feet and scores.
What incredible effort. Individual effort.
10 at the 13. Hemby gets through. Hemby, touchdown, Indiana.
Pesor and Ship to the right, 2 tight ends to the left, and Lopez is going to try and sneak. They'll come in and give it a look from either side. Touchdown, Carolina.
Goes under center. They shifted the strength of the formation to their right. Matier rolls out. He's in trouble. And he is down in the arms of Prince Will Umanmielen.
Number 5. Brown. End zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Jeremiah Coger with a touchdown in now 4 consecutive games.
Jalen Daniels calls for the snap, hands it off. High shot, still on his feet. He flexes.
Looks like it's going to be a direct snap to Lacey. It is, and it's a walk-in touchdown.
Quick throw. Graham with blockers into the end zone for a touchdown.
In the backfield, Mendoza sprints out, squares, throws. Touchdown, E.J. Williams.
Reverse. This time they lead into the half at 7-6. So Nebraska gets the ball first after deferring. And this opens up for Williams. He beats the kicker. He's down the sideline. He's through Smithcraft. Can one more get him? No! He's gone!
Help the Cats to run. He does zip one into trouble. Tip drill taken away. Daniel Cox. with an interception.
The edge, who Stone avoided and kept the play alive. It's tipped and picked off. Donovan Jones off the hands of Wilde. Quick change for the Huskers. Nice play ball. Fade ball. Hunter twisting around. Is it foot in? Yes, it is. Gymnastics at the pylon. Touchdown for Hunter.
They got an opportunity here again on short field.
Third possession here. Morris, quick throw, intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Simpson, and Carolina's in plus territory on Morris's 5th interception of the year.
Well, they got to capitalize here on third down.
Goss has come back in for Carolina. Lopez to throw. Pressure coming. He'll load and almost throw pick. It got deflected and intercepted by Melton. The big defensive end almost got the first throw. It then caromed off a helmet or shoulder pad and up into the air, and Virginia's got a red zone takeaway of Carolina.
6 offensive linemen. Toss. Komolafe. Driving to the end zone. Touchdown Northwestern.
More than 1 yard per play. The last 5 possessions for Oklahoma. 4 of the 5 have resulted in no yards or a negative. This is going to be a big gainer. Xavier Robinson, touchdown! 65 yards.
After a Jayhawk field goal. Avery Johnson with a new possession. Devon Rice's tailback. Off play action. Over the top. Full send. Jace Brown. Gone. 78 to the house. Keep an eye out to make sure there's no flags down.
Fernando Mendoza looking. Buying time. Lets it go. E.J. Williams. Touchdown. Hoosiers. Who are these guys? Where did they come from?
3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Clayton Johnson will get into the end zone, and that is a touchdown for SMU.
Backfield with Stone on 3rd and 2. Komolafe sifting out the edge. Everything stacked up. He escapes out the back. And Komolafe is home.
Chatania went in motion again, dangerously close to heading up the field. Robinson heads to the end zone. Touchdown.
All set up by the Komolafe 56-yard line, and Uline picks it off. He has become an interception machine for Northwestern.
Excellent starting field position. Here's Sam Franklin. Franklin in a foot race. Inside the 15. House call. 73 yards.
Stone protected. Stone throws an interception. He gives it right back to Nebraska. Javen Wright dropping from his linebacker spot.
Red zone. And now the quarterback is fumbled the ball, or was he down already? That is a turnover, and oh my, what a critical turnover by Deshaun Purdy.
Chambliss faked at the Lacey, stayed in the block, a wide open receiver. Winston Watkins inside the 20. They line up in the pistol now. We haven't seen much of that today. Play fake to Lacey. Chambliss throws wide open. Touchdown. Trace Bruckler.
A one-score game. Back to the ground. Duosier shifting into the end zone. 13-yard touchdown.
Nebraska defense. Johnson seeking, driving. Johnson. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Lopez wants to throw it, taking the deep shot and looking for Taylor, who cannot hang on, and it is intercepted. Antonio Clary
Seventh year of college football, spent 4 years at Maine and the FCS, now 3 years at Connecticut. And he's taking to the air on first down, and he's got his top target, Skyler Bell, with room to roam. Bell, pedal to the floor, touchdown, 80 yards.
No coverage down here.
4th and 6.
Slow.
Stone takes that shot. Wildy can't run it down.
Oscar Bird. And a good one with the wind at his back. Isaiah Satania. The ball came out at the end. Rebels think they have it. No word yet from the officials. Yes, it is.
Oh, they snapped it to him.
To Taylor, and he's in for the touchdown. Very similar to the direct snap they ran at Louisville, Steve, 2 weeks ago.
Out of empty.
Goss is coming to game. Lopez, the throw to the far side. This is Goss at the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. And Carolina's going for 2. There's the running back. That's ship in motion. Snap, Lopez to his left, throws, it's caught, and Hall did not get in, and Virginia wins.
Game is not over.
Darryl DeBerry, the referee, telling you the game is not over. Oh my.
The ball carrier,
wow.
The goal line. The previous play is under further review.
So the ball did not cross the plane, at least on the early look.
Or it didn't hit the pylon until after he was down.
After further review, the ruling on the field of the runner being short of the goal line is uphill. That is the ball game.
Virginia is now 3-0 in overtime.
And they do on 4th and 8. Lewis floats, caught, first down and more. Greg DeWosier Jr.
Natty, and that was nearly a hold, and wide open is Barnes, and he makes a catch at the 15-yard line.
0 for 1 on 4th down. Passive rush. Mateer incomplete. Over the head of Giovanni Gibson.
7-6, they hand it to Claiborne, and he is spun down. The ball came loose. The question was he down? You know, sometimes when you see a player that rolls over on top of another player, they are not yet down in some cases, and I think that's what SMU is wondering here.
The ruling on the field is a fumble covered by the defense.
Oh my God, can you believe that?
Lewis, end zone, it is caught. Inbounds, yes or no? Yes, it's a touchdown. Cortez Graham Jr.
Side, top 15 scoring defense in the FBS. Rocco back, shot play. Eskelson in the clear. First play, touchdown.
Also, back up your players so no one runs it direct. You want no penalties.
Blitz coming, and the throw, and the catch, and down and out. We'll stop the clock quickly at 6 seconds. They're going to snap the ball once they reset it. This would be for the win if he can hit it. Snap, hold, kick. Did he get it? Did he? Did he? He did! And unbelievably, Wake Forest has won the game at the buzzer. Wow. They tried everything they could to give it away, and now they win it. Unbelievable.
Receiving group. Mateer steps into the throw. That's not going to reach the end zone, and it's batted down by Wyatt Williams on the last play of the game.
In the backfield, this should be Gronowski all the way. Guess not. Yes, it will. Quarterback draw, touchdown.
Breaks the pocket when he runs.
Williams looking end zone. Running out of time. Flush to his left. Still looking. Pass caught.
Touchdown, Huskies.
They know it's coming, and we should run it.
It's Martin instead. He is in. Touchdown, L.J. Martin. Just like that. A response from BYU.
Warp speed. Blitz comes. Brown got rid of it. Caught again by Singleton. And he's hammered down inside the 25. Clock. Snap down. Kick away. It is no good! Memphis with the stunner! Denigal floats it over the top. Pass is caught! Down the sideline. Byron Cardwell, the running back, just taken down shy of the goal line. Road. Sutton straight up the middle. Plows through. He's in for his 7th rushing touchdown of the season. Simon drops, chucks it for the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown.
Zone coverage now alerting to a different play. Williams going to the corner, open, get a foot down. Yes, touchdown. Huskies, it's Roebuck again.
He's got to get something going for this offense. Their defense has been on the field the whole quarter. Lindsey stands tall, rifles one, intercepted. Picked off by Zach Lutmer, and Lutmer's going the other way, and he might score. Touchdown, Iowa. A pick 6 by number 6.
They got Smothers in the backfield. Bailey looking to throw. He's got all kinds of time. Going to the end zone. Jolie makes the catch and walks in uncontested. 25 yards, and Justin Jolie.
I mean, you think of all the SEC titles and the national championship he won at Florida, that's big praise.
Here's Sellers, their second drive of the afternoon as he goes to check down the face on. Wow! It is a turnover! Jones returns it for the Tide!
Kansas City Royals organization as a minor leaguer before he became a coach. Jenkins taking a shot. And Quentin Jackson has it. He steps out of a tackle, and he's got another long touchdown. This time from 75 yards.
First and goal. Back to the ground. It is Hansen, and he is in. Touchdown, Cyclones.
And then running downhill.
Now under a minute to play in the half. Vignano, open target. It's Juice Vereen. Another touchdown for Vereen. 34 yards. The breakout continues.
Pitt here, down to earth and into the end zone. Reed feels pretty good on that carry.
2nd and 4, Gronowski. Plenty of time. Going long to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Reese Vanderzee, 29-yard score.
Allmeyer inside, touchdown. Colin Dixon with the score. What a drive from the Illini.
Yes, with just getting the ball out quickly. Little swing routes and bubble routes.
Not trying to run. Smothers, watch out here. He's got great speed into Pitt territory and more. It's a foot race, and Hollywood wins it. 65 yards.
This time from his own end zone. Weegan takes at the 50. Look out. Weegan got a crease. He's going to take it. Touchdown, Iowa. His 2nd punt return score of the year. This one from 50 yards.
This is 2nd down and 4 for the Bearcats. Pryor straight ahead, reaching out. Pryor's in, touchdown.
Just stapled the ball to his hand. Becht, pressure coming, it's intercepted. Picked off on the sideline by Lutui.
Pressure off the edge, ball is out. The ball is out, strip sack, and South Carolina's got it. Troy Pikes with the recovery.
Heinzel to throw. The ball tipped and still caught for the touchdown. Poppy Williams taking
Shapen on 3rd and 10. Good ball and a touchdown. Sam West.
Big negative play.
Conklin hits, he throws, balls up in the air, and it's intercepted. San Diego State's got it.
Fagan in at running back. Altmaier, pass, caught, touchdown. Tanner Arkin with the score, and the Illini have the lead.
First and goal, they go right back to Hansen again, directly to him, to the goal line. Let's see. Touchdown, his second.
15 in red, their big target in the red zone. Hayes looking left, floats it back.
Oh, he got a foot down.
Touchdown!
That right foot drag.
Set up, Boston. He's going to throw it. He's got a wide open man. Touchdown! Jonah Coleman scores. Boston threw it.
Could be a double pass here. It is. Jolie is wide open. And he comes up lane. Can he get into the end zone? Yes, he does. Jolie scores.
They're 11 of 17 this year on 4th down. 4th and goal for Bama. Simpson, touchdown, tie, Josh Cuevas.
And now Trey Bell smartly backs off in coverage.
Yeah, he's up top. Bachmeier looks off that matchup.
Back of the end zone, touchdown, Kingston.
Thanks for clarifying. Baylor's got the football and they need offense. Shire Robertson to Ashton Hawkins, who dropped the football. Logan Wilson pounces on it, and it's a takeaway.
Now read in motion to the top of your screen. Heinzel looks the other way. Avoiding the tackle, right to the goal line goes Johnson. Touchdown.
195 pounds. This time Manning will roll and throw, and it's a touchdown. That's Parker Livingston. Sorsby has 55 of the 143 rushing yards. Fires to the end zone, this time to Allen. Touchdown, Bearcats. Taylor will throw. It's deflected and still caught by Traore. Empty backfield for Pavia. 5-man rush. Tipped ball. Intercepted. Picked off by Damon Wilson off the deflected Pavia pass. Simon, 3-step drop, sliding, delivering, Ducker.
Got in there.
Duck, touchdown. Number 2.
Offensive line and the crew are blocking.
1st and goal. Herdeman inside the 5, a stiff arm, and a trip to the end zone for his first career touchdown.
Who do you go to? Do you give it to Ahmad Hardy, or are you going to go one-on-one with Olubade at the top of the screen?
Fake toss. Prabula. Time back. That's a 4th down stop for Vanderbilt. Miles Capers led the charge. Point of attack, and Prabula's hurt. Arch Manning with good field position at his own 42. Fakes to Wisner, and ready to load up downfield. No, picked off the carom. That's Kelly Jones. Kelly's down at the Texas 40. Play clock winding down. Hayes, a shoulder roll. Looking, locks in and fires.
What a
It's
catch.
a touchdown.
I formation of Big Ten football. There's Coleman outside. Coleman on his feet. Coleman dives. Touchdown, Huskies.
Simon plants. Touchdown. Holloway. 2nd and 9. Shaping a one-on-one ball. End zone. Thompson. Touchdown.
Turnover on downs gives South Carolina the ball at the 46. Sellers. He's going to launch it. And he's got his man waiting for it. And Nick Harbor. Touchdown, Kakalaki.
Altmaier to pass again. Altmaier. Beatty, it's picked off. Still on his feet. Tacario Davis inside Illinois territory.
To go. MK Young bounces it outside. MK Young down the sideline. Jalen Catalon in pursuit. Can he save a touchdown? He cannot. House call. And Vanderbilt's got the lead.
To end the year for Pitt stick out. Notre Dame won't hurt them from a conference perspective, but it feels like they're on a path to those last 2 games really meaning something.
Heinschel going for it all with Hicks. Touchdown, Pitt.
First down, it's a Bachmeier run. Straight ahead, Bear, Bachmeier, touchdown! Again, BYU takes the lead.
Baylor's freshman class, he was in the ESPN 300. Robertson, end zone, that is caught by Cameron. Flag down, you hear Cameron barking and 1 on the touchdown connection.
2nd and long, gives it up. Sutton has all of it back and then some. Sutton accelerates across the 10, scampering to the pylon. And they say he stepped out of bounds back at the 6.
Williams to pass. Williams going to tuck it. And now throw it. Inbounds. Touchdown. Denzel Boston, Mr. TD.
In big situations the past 2 weeks. Zollers. Sliding catch is made in the end zone. A touchdown. Jude James.
Throughout the course of the season. Would have been his first pick. Instead, it leads to a punt, and Flora will let it bounce. And BYU will let it roll and not hit a foot for Iowa State. Oh my goodness. BYU football.
3rd and a yard for Rice. Jackson struggling, reaching out. It's a touchdown. Quentin Jackson would not be denied.
Bachmeier had to rush it to the end zone. Caught. Kingston is there. Parker Kingston, touchdown out of nowhere.
It would be their 5th consecutive win after a 1-2 start. Edwards probing. He is in, standing up for the touchdown. A quick response by UConn.
Blitz. Zollers at the mesh point. The ball was taken away. CJ Hurd on a blitz. I think he's got the football. He does!
Replay at least.
Conklin down the seam. There's an interception. Latuli with a block. Latuli into the end zone. It's a pick 6 for San Diego State.
Quite yet, but he knows what it takes to be effective in the 4th quarter. Oh my
Intercepted, taken away from Burkle. It's Satuala to the end zone for
a touchdown wins it for Rice here in the 2nd OT. Jackson breaking free. Quentin Jackson calls game with a 23-yard touchdown.
Wow. Love with a knuckler. A lot of contact there. South Carolina jumps on it, claiming it is their ball. And it is! The ball hit an Alabama player. 3rd down and 1. Sellers to the outside. LaNorris to the end zone.
Beck, 4th down. He'll throw it this way, incomplete. Alexander, the coverage of Eskelsen.
Wilson in motion. Robertson scans, takes off with a cut, reaching out. It's a touchdown. Sawyer Robertson has come to life for Baylor.
Cedric Alexander stopped, and now Missouri has to call timeout. Eli Drinkwitz all the way down the sideline trying to call timeout. Did the ball pop out? As Eli Drinkwitz was trying to call timeout, emerging with the football was Sterling Webb. Well, this at least has made the officials' conference.
Recovered by the defense on the ground. First down, Missouri.
They call it a fumble and a recovery by Missouri.
I think they're going to have to take a look at this one. He clearly looks like his backside is on the ground. Unless they're going to say that he is there. You see the left hip. He's on the ground. Looks like he still has possession of the football. You see his right hand on the football.
Yep.
He's laying on the ground. Then the ball gets pulled out.
After further review, the ball carrier was down at the 1.5.
Spencer Kettleman is checked in at quarterback. He's under center. They give it to Richardson. Richardson fighting in. Touchdown, Tulsa. Pavia keeps it. Pavia leaps. He scores. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This is an area where they like to hand him the football.
Second and goal, Simpson. Here is Bernard, and there is the end zone. And they do it. They shift Daniel Hill over. He takes the direct snap. It's a trick play to the end zone. Simpson's got it to Cuevas.
Sorsby the keep with a cut. Broken ankles. See ya. Ran right by Micah Gifford.
Second and 4. Work to the gun before that. Here is Sellers, and he's wrapped up by Tim Keenan. Ball may have come out right at the end there. Now they're ruling him down, but you can see Alabama arguing for it. And it is! It is a turnover! As Deontay Lawson...
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. First down, Alabama.
Made the contact initially, and he's in there ripping with his hands. You see Deontay Lawson ripping at it as well. It seems the ball does come out, and Tim Keenan doesn't even know he's on it.
Zollers. Now this could be the last play. To the end zone. At the goal line. Is it caught? No, incomplete. That'll end the game. The officials telling both sidelines to hold up. Kevin Coleman Jr. right at the goal line had a chance to make the catch.
Hit him right in the chest.
Previous plays under further review.
Does he have it trapped up against his legs? Doesn't it? I think you see the ball there on the ground.
The problem is if the clock went to all zeros, even if they rule this a completed pass, that ball's short of the goal line.
Further review. The pass was caught, but short of the goal line. Time expired on the play. The game is over.
Wow. So it turns into a completion to Kevin Coleman Jr. and probably 3 or 4 inches away from a Hail Mary touchdown.
Transfer from South Carolina originally, multi-year starter. Play fake, back of the end zone, wide open touchdown, Holloway. And Temple strikes first.
It is Evans' 4th catch. He has at least 4 in every game this year. Chapin with a shovel. It's Booth that's off to the races. He's gone.
And he's got guys making highlight reels for him. 3rd down and 1. Sorsby sidearms touchdown. The dagger to Isaiah Johnson.
So Jeremy Bernard with a direct snap. They fake it to Simpson, and Bernard breaks free. Jeremy Bernard! How about it?
Hayes scrambling, firing, falls.
What a catch!
Touchdown, Tulsa! If they come up short, Temple takes it. Foley's in.
Pop pass.
Jump pass. It's down. Incomplete.
The rest of the game now on a 2nd and 10 with 9:41 left. Manning had trouble with that snap. Launches towards the end zone, and it is caught. That's a touchdown for Emmett Mosley.
16. Sellers. And he is brought down as Keon Keeley, who's taken much more of a central role, puts it into it.
Niblett, a dangerous punt returner, is back there, and another bomb by Bulliam, and Niblett's back near the 23. Gets the sideline. Niblett! He's gone! Touchdown, Texas! Caldwell. It is Wisner to Caldwell's right. Throws to the back pylon. It is caught by Mosley, but out of bounds.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. 3rd down.
On Diego Brumfield.
The ruling of an incomplete pass on the previous play is under video review. Timeout.
They will look at this again. Now, is that left foot down?
After video review, the ruling is touchdown. The receiver had firm control of the ball with 1 foot inbounds. It'll be a try for Texas.
Showing some pressure. Got to hurry here. Play clock at 1. Reed rolling out. And wanted to launch downfield. Just takes off. Marcel Reed racing to the pylon. Makes a cut and dives for the end zone. Touchdown A&M. The electric quarterback strikes early from 41.
B-State needs a miracle on 4th and 20. Chapin facing pressure, trying to get out of there. He can't! Texas ends the game with an Ethan Burke pressure. What a miracle win at Mississippi State for the Texas Longhorns in overtime.
4 receivers, bunch to the right. They go back to the left. Green, jump ball. That was easy. Trey Des Green, a red zone weapon. What a drive for Nussmeier. Surgical. Tigers back off. Reed tries to make a play in the move. Throws it end zone. Touchdown. KC Concepcion from 15 yards out. Standing at his 40. And they just get it off with a play clock, and it's blocked. Ball bouncing out of the back of the end zone. LSU comes up with a safety, a special teams play.
Let's pick up. Wigman to the tight end, bouncing off tackle attempts. Tanner Koziel says, I'm 6'7", 250, and you are not. Old school I formation for Wigman. Wigman pushes in. Did he get the surge? I think he got in. Initially, it really looked like he did, and it's official.
Almost enticing him to throw it to that side. Instead, he throws a pick over the middle. Picked off by Halsey. Halsey all the way out to the 25. So Reed makes a mistake, and LSU with a huge takeaway. 2nd and goal. Berry, hesitation, makes a cut. Freshman in the end zone, LSU reclaims the lead.
Leading into this game, 49% of the passes to Tyson, who is out tonight with a hammy. Levin lost the ball. Was a hand coming forward, no signal. Cougars recover. Now this is going to come down to, was Levitt's arm coming forward in the throwing motion?
Win in here. You got to finish these red zone opportunities with touchdowns.
From the pocket, Reed scrambling and scoring. Second rushing touchdown for the Aggie quarterback. A&M back on top.
Wigman to the tight end. Got him. Little toe tap and a touchdown for Tanner Koziel.
Go.
And no surprise, they've been tough all year. Chadwick with a big boot. Concepcion backed up all the way to the 23 and breaks free. Look out. KC Concepcion still running. They're not going to catch him. KC Concepcion. Touchdown, A&M, 79 yards.
Concepcion, and then went down himself.
Concepcion had the ankle check. Morrow houses it. Aggies pulling away, 24-yard touchdown. And A&M, just like last year, dominating Kelly's team after the break.
Dean Connors, the deep back. It is Wigman shaking his way into the end zone. And that is now officially the second rushing touchdown of the night for the Big 12 Player of the Week. Statement made, Connor Wigman. Looking for the end zone. Levitt finds it. Corner of the end zone. In. Cameron Harpole with the first touchdown of his career.
And better with Ty Simpson.
Cut back, spinning and scoring. Jamarian Morrow joins the party with a touchdown for a true freshman.
3rd and 8. The adjustment is made. Mateer, flag down, catch is made. Touchdown, Shimon Mateer. Malik McClain, number 12 in black, has had a breakthrough performance. Rocked! Ball game! Houston will seal it. Cantrell Webb.
News, Brian Kelly has been fired by LSU, Pete Nakos reports. And there's a team meeting scheduled for 8 p.m. Central, where they are expected to be informed of the firing. It fell apart quickly, but not that quickly, because Brian Kelly came to LSU with the expectation that he would win a national title. He left Notre Dame expecting to go to LSU and win national titles. But unlike his three predecessors, he didn't win a national title. In fact, losing to Texas A&M on Saturday night meant it would be 4 years without even making the college football playoff.